Good evening, soccer fans. We are here at JFK Memorial High School in Woodbridge Township. We're at the Lewis Bartham Memorial Stadium, home of the Mustangs, and we have a kickoff for this evening's match against the Island Kennedy Mustangs and the Highland Park Owls. In the booth with me today is Coach Michael Boyle, former Coach of the Year in Middlesex County. Michael, welcome to the booth.
Hello, everybody, and yes, welcome to this nice October evening in the Lewis Bartham Memorial Stadium. And we've just had a little pressure by Highland Park.
So, Michael, today's team's Island Kennedy boys soccer head coach Vinny Verdino. They're 5-6-1 and 1-5 in the GMC Gold Division, and they're playing the Owls of Highland Park this evening, and they come in. They're coached by Keith Roig, and their record's 5-5, 2-3 in the GMC Gold. So right in the middle of the pack.
Middle of the pack, and a win tonight for either team would put distance between each other.
Correct.
I think this is going to be a tightly fought contest. I was talking to the Kennedy coach, and he feels very good about tonight's game. He says this is one of the better teams that he's had in a couple of years, and he's looking forward. He's really enjoying the season, so that's really always really nice to hear. Now, equally nice was to hear how much Keith Roig was enjoying his season, so I always like to hear that from the coaches, that they are enjoying their season.
I was speaking to Coach Roig as well before the game and filling me in on his background with the Rovers in the Metuchen Edison area growing up. And I'm sure we crossed paths way back when, kicking the ball around the county.
Well, I know that both my own kids have had the pleasure of going to Rovers at various stages. I actually have the view that nearly every kid in Middlesex County at some stage has had an experience at Rovers soccer camp. So Keith has worked there for years.
So, Michael, why don't we didn't get a chance prior to kickoff to go through the starting lineups. Why don't you give us the starting lineups for the Highland Park Owls?
So here we go, and you'll have to forgive me if I don't get these pronunciations totally correct. So in midfield captain, the number 10, Mohammed Ahmed. And number 11 is Ryan Wong. That's the two senior and junior captains. Ivu Arvind, number 7. Andrew Hume, number 6. Justin Ramos, number 12, a defender. Robert O'Connell, number 4, also a defender. And Leandro Kiefer Brown, number 5, is a forward, a freshman forward. Gerson Ozuma, number 18. Keanu Mack, number 3. Jude Crowley, number 12. And Nakul Venkat, number 9. So I see here it's a good mix of juniors, seniors with a freshman thrown in. So, bit of experience.
And, Michael, the referees for today's match are Sal Piccanini and Tito Trejo that will be refereeing the game today as well. And why don't you give us the starting lineups for the Island Kennedy Mustangs?
Okay, so junior number 1, Logan Figueiredo. Junior number 4, Ahmed Shakil. Sophomore number 5, Marmek Luhar. Baidariwal Lemar, number 7, is a senior. A junior, Nelson Velasquez, number 11. Senior, Giovanni Nunzo, number 13. Junior, Kotsakis, Demetrius Kotsakos, number 14. Number 16, a junior, Vamig Shapalangov. A senior, number 17, Juan Jose Saiz Avila. Number 18, senior Lucas Catalunya. And number 19, senior Heidi Hamad.
That was just to help you practice a little, Michael, on
Yeah.
brushing up on your vocabulary.
Pronunciation.
So thank you very much for that.
So
Lights come on here at JFK High School. Still 0-0, with about 34 minutes left in the first half.
and the game hasn't really settled down yet. It's Highland Park with the ball. They look like they're on a bit of attack. Moving forward. Out to the wing. And easily taken care of by the Mustang defender.
So, Michael, these teams have played 5 times head-to-head in the last 14 years. So not very often, but Highland Park has gotten the better each time, and they've won the last 5 head-to-head. However, in the last 5 games that they've played this season, Highland Park has won 2 of the last 5, but they've lost their last 3. And Island Kennedy has won 3 of the last 5, but they did come up with a draw in their last game against Union Catholic.
So they're playing good soccer coming into this game. So, Steve, it would be remiss of me if I didn't have a shout out to a long-time coach here at Kennedy High School, and if I could say a good friend, Mr. Bobble, Mr. Eddie Bobble. I think you remember Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he was
his
here
kids.
for a long, and his 2 kids both played for me at St. Joe's. 2 good boys they were too.
I believe they're both police officers.
They are. Eddie is a retired state police officer, and Charlie is a police officer down in East Brunswick High School. Sorry, at East Brunswick, not at the high school. So a shout out to Mr. Eddie Bobble Sr. if he's listening to this. And I would have to say I have to give a good shout out to my friend who you know well too, Steve, Mr. Patrick McGroarty, who's the head of the math department here at Kennedy High School. I can't come here and not give him a good shout out.
You math folks definitely try to stick together.
Yes.
There's a turnover in the back.
Oh, yes.
This could lead to a
Good defense.
well done. Good recovery.
Done. Steve, that was number 4, Ahmed Shakil. He made a mistake, but he recovered really, really well. So it looks like we have our first corner of the game.
This is the Owls in white.
This is a long throw in.
Would you like to bring up your home and away uniform commentary again? That'd be great.
White away and colours at home. That's the way we do it. Make it simple for the kids.
It's a long throw.
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
That's a weapon.
That ball's
So relatively easily taken care of by Kennedy.
I think that throw could be, very dangerous as this game continues to go
I think
on.
the same thing.
You get in the.
That's a weapon. He threw it to the far side of the 6.
Once you're in the offensive third, that really can be a very direct play that can really create some chaos for defenders and goalkeepers.
So Kennedy has just made a couple of substitutions. David Sebra has just come onto the field, a senior.
So Logan Fioretto, the junior goalkeeper for Kennedy, so far has 51 saves in 9 games. So he has been a busy individual, to say the least.
Okay, the ball has just gone out for a Highland Park throw. Here, relatively below the press box. So we're 30 minutes in. Sorry, we're 10 minutes in with 30 minutes left in the half. and it's still 0-0. Okay.
Some difficult touches early in the game. It's good clearance by the goalkeeper.
Okay, Canada have settled the ball a little bit. Are moving up the field.
Step
Number
over.
12, Reshman Loganthan.
It's a good look across the field. Top of the box.
Oh,
through the
very
ball to
nice.
near post.
We could see what he was trying to do there, Steve, drawing number 13. So you throw for Highland Park on the far side of the field. They keep possession of the throw, but just a simple giveaway there has Kennedy back in possession of the ball. Still controlling it in midfield. Nice ball up the right wing.
Ball well played by the goalkeeper. That's a sophomore goalkeeper, Kenu Mack, who is playing for the Owls. Aggressive off his line so far early in the game, especially on turf. It's super important that the goalkeepers can read those through balls and clean up the top of the box.
That's so important for the defense to know that the goalkeeper is aggressive. You know, adds a layer of comfort.
Good look.
Okay, a little pressure here by the Mustangs. Keeping possession of the ball.
That ball's played in.
Easily taken care of.
Easily handled. So it looks like they are going to try to work out of the back.
That's a good ball.
It's always nice to be able to find the big striker up front.
So, Steve, I'm going to give you a challenge.
That's Olu.
I think we'll just go with Olu.
Awanakade.
Yeah. We'll go with Olu.
If you say so, Michael.
He's shown himself to be busy up front, which I like to see in a striker.
Good effort there. Good possession through the midfield.
Yeah, but just giving the ball away. Ah, nice touch.
Oh, that's well played.
Yeah.
Does leave him a little susceptible for the counterattack there.
Yeah.
Very similar style teams here.
Yes. Looking to work the wings, both teams.
It's like Coach Verdino has a regular system to interchange his players, keep them fresh. I think he's played somewhere around 14, maybe 15, 16 players already.
The number 2, Prakar.
That ball's played through.
Barry has just come on the field. trying to spring that forward. So, Steve, this is the second game in what would be considered the Invitational County Tournament. They have a round robin, and this is the second of 3 games.
This is I believe they were talking about was the group phase. There's a turnover
Correct.
deep, and that ball's going to be tapped out
Yeah.
for a Highland Park goal kick. A little misplay by the goalkeeper at that point, and but the Mustangs couldn't really get a lot on the shot, and that ball just went wide.
So back to the group stages, Steve. This is the second of 3 games that Kennedy have to play. Now, they won their first game against Timothy Christian. So this would be an important game for them, to continue that winning streak. Because I think 3 of the 4 teams go through to the knockout stages of the tournament.
Right. This is the early round, I guess,
Correct.
the play-in tournament, if you will, in Middlesex County.
Yeah. It's a change from the past. Which actually is great because it gives the kids 3 games before there's a knockout stage, and I really like that.
I know that every season, when they, as they used to put these the county tournament together, there's a lot of discussions about the smaller schools against some of the bigger schools
Correct.
early on, and the amount of goal differential and so forth. It's a good run into the box, and that's played up. It looks like some space in the midfield. Alba closed quickly.
Yes, it's been a huge debate within the county for years how to get a quality county tournament, and I think they've come across a nice formula, to be honest.
On that,
That was a good
was a
block.
good shot. Well
shot
done.
and a good block.
It's good pressure on the defensive side by the Mustangs. Ball's going to come back. We'll have a rethrow on the substitution. Good look back door.
Yeah. Had to thread the needle.
It's a really tough ball on turf for sure.
Yeah. I was listening to the kids before the game, and they were saying how quick this field was, Steve, quicker than they're used to on a turf field, which I found interesting.
That's going to be a foul on the Owls and a direct kick for the Mustangs. The young man definitely does take some space. You tell Carmel Dooley I said hello.
Will do.
I'm sure she's watching the game anyhow.
I'm sure she is.
From Ireland.
From Galway.
She could be tuning in from Galway.
I highly doubt that at this time of the day with the 5-hour time difference.
Oh, the internet's a beautiful thing, Mike. It's going to be a Highland Park throw.
Easily taken care of.
Good footwork by the sideline. That ball's played out.
That was number 11, Nelson Velasquez. Showed us some nice footwork there. A couple of nice turns, a little nice ball movement. He's on the ball again.
There's an attempt at a shot. Well played.
So we're just inside the 20-minute mark. And I would have to say on the run of play, I would say that Kennedy have probably had the better opportunities.
I would agree, Michael. I would agree. They're,
There's very
both
little in it.
teams, quite honestly, the game has been a little sloppy, a little choppy. So I think once they both settle down a little, bring the ball down, and really just keep their composure, I think they'll have some success just moving the ball a little bit more. Some of their passing is so tight. I think they need to really expand their spaces a little bit more, make the opposition work a little bit more on the defensive side.
And that has to be done in practice. So Kennedy have just made a substitution. Lucas Catalunya has come on again.
Oh, and there's a through ball. And we'll play it at the top of the box.
So it's a throw in for Highland Park.
And that's Logan Figueredo,
He made the
the
save.
sweeper keeper at the top of the box.
Sweeper keeper. That's a nice.
Remember the great Colombian goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Was a sweeper keeper? I think it was Higuita.
Higuita. You would, of course, remember all the good goalkeepers. I watched a great documentary yesterday on YouTube about the great Brian Clough from England. But Peter Shilton had played for his team, was a great goalkeeper for England.
Absolutely.
I think the kids are finding the surface quick.
It's a nice touch to the inside. Good ball across. That's a tough turnover there.
Yeah, it's a good save. Good.
It's an aggressive take from 40. That ball's played into the middle again.
Oh, well held by the keeper.
Oh, that's a tough turnover right in the middle. Be dangerous with that one.
A big switch going on here.
Odd,
just a bit unfortunate. He said he was offside.
It's just an odd play. The striker, 2 hands on the back
Yeah.
in an offside position. I think much more success if they can keep this ball on the ground.
I would agree with that.
Ball's driven across.
Easily taken care of by the keeper again. That's Logan again.
Definitely part of their strategy to work out of the back. Most of the time off that right side.
Yeah. Okay.
Ahead of steam.
Number 17, making a nice move.
Ball's chipped in across the top of the box.
Keeper has to come quickly and does.
And well
Very
played.
Good. Well done. Well read. That's the first really dangerous ball in there, Steve. Number 17 making a great run out of the back. I think that's something that I'd like to see more of.
There's a gentleman, number 17, with a soccer name. Michael, go for it.
Juan Jose Saiz Avila.
Oh, I think you could do better than that. I think you got to put
I have
a little something in behind it.
I have to give you a try.
On that ball's on the top of the box. I think just outside of the box. We're going to have a direct kick for the Owls. So, Michael, these players line up. We're going to have an in-swinger. My guess is we're going to have a few folks running to the a little hurried. I think that's kind of the summary, I think, of the, so far is they need to slow down a little. You got to, sometimes you can play faster but go slower.
Correct.
So that was one thing I remember hearing in coming up through soccer and didn't quite get it until you play enough to appreciate some dynamic coaching.
It's a hard thing for kids to understand.
That's why I stayed in the goal, Michael. I didn't have to understand.
The other thing is playing with your head up, I think that's where you can gain the most speed.
I think those are those frustrating touches that just don't need to swing that hard.
They say the possession is 9/10 of the law. And that's one of those situations where simple possession, you'd still have time to move the ball away. But so difficult to teach kids these things that they'll execute it in the heat of a battle. So
the ball played into space.
And
overlapping
Kennedy still has the ball.
By the Mustangs into the box. Looks like it's played across the top.
That first touch was a sloppy first touch.
And now the Owls drive down the middle, played outside, and well saved. That could lead to some more problems.
Oh, well held.
Well saved.
Well held on to. That was a nice opportunity for Highland Park.
I believe they called that ball over the end line for a goal kick.
Yeah,
but exactly. Definitely some strong hands by Figueredo. It is a beautiful evening, a beautiful fall evening here in Island, New Jersey.
So I know there we had a situation where we had a goal kick, and I see that one of the defenders comes back to take the goal kick. I mean, Steve, you want to talk about that a little bit? I mean, you'd love to see your goalkeeper do that.
Yeah, not a fan. Depends.
I know.
Could be injury related.
It
Could
could
be
be.
just could be you got a guy who can really put a ball onto the head of a striker from long range. But certainly not ideal,
Yeah.
especially with offside on the turf and the ball being battered around a bit.
So we're 9 minutes left here in the first half. A 0-0. I would have to say both teams that have probably one solid good chance each. And we have Kennedy with the ball again coming through the midfield, but a poor giveaway. Yeah.
And that's well played by both players.
Oh,
Well, there's a
bit of
tough
pressure.
turnover. Yeah. It's a tough place to that long touch.
But they took care of it well, to be fair. This is some nice movement now.
Starting to see some gaps late in the first half. There's a poke away. It's the Owls driving towards goal. Simple save for Figueredo. That was well played by Figueredo. Come out of his goal. Made it look simple.
Definitely Kennedy preferring this right side late in the half. Although I would like to see this left-sided out back. Juan Jose. Here he is on the ball now.
Certainly gets a head of steam going up the field.
He likes to attack from the back, which is nice.
Always used to say, if they make that run, you got to get them the ball.
I
Right?
totally agree.
'Cause if you
Totally
don't get
agree.
if you don't make him your target, you're
could
going to
leave
get
yourself
countered.
exposed in
That's
that
right.
corner.
That's exactly right. That overlapping run can add numbers in the offensive, but it can leave you a little bare in the back.
Yeah. It's definitely something I would like to see more of. I'd like to see Kennedy do more of, get him more involved. He looks like a guy that could make a difference. Oh, that's good. That's well played by Highland Park. So I think we've got a big throw up to a forward here.
Michael, one thing I'm noticing is that I think they'd also have more success if they made more runs to and away from the ball, more checking to, more runs behind. I think they'd create that a little extra momentum that they need to get into that offensive third.
Yeah, you're seeing it right here, what you're talking about. Everybody's making the same kind of runs.
Or they're not. They're just waiting for the ball to be thrown to them, right? So I think if they start to check in and check away, I think they're going to find some space for themselves. Because a lot of them, we're struggling with the turf in the first touch, so you need that little extra space between your defender and yourself. So I think if they can do that a little bit more, they might have a little more success just keeping the ball under control.
So I would love to see a goal before the half.
You might see one on this one. Here you go. That's into the box and well played. Ball's nicked over. Oh, that's well played.
So has anybody caught your eye in the first half?
I mean, obviously, is it, Juan Jose obviously has, he's definitely a player I would keep an eye out for, being able to move up the field. But other than that, there's, I think Owe has played well early. Have not seen him in a while. I'm not sure if maybe
He's not on the field at the moment.
He got a little nicked up, perhaps. And there's a good attempt as well by the Owls and scooped up by Figueredo at the top of the box.
So I think number 11 has played well. Nelson Velasquez, too, center midfielder. He's somebody I think that the game is going through. Yeah, a bit of pressure. Steve, I noticed that number 16, the big centre back for Canada, often takes the throws up here on the left-hand side. So as a coach, I'm noticing these things and I'm thinking there's an opportunity to exploit when you take out a centre back to take a throw on the left-hand side.
That's a quick diagonal counterattack on a quick turnover that can be dangerous for your opponent.
Especially on a throw.
That's a good move to the inside by the Owls. That's a good shot and a good save. It was well handled by Figueredo. He held on to that ball, did well. Ball was going down towards the corner. But that shot was from nearly 35 yards out. So obviously came in with a little mustard.
That was junior midfielder Manuel Arce. Took that shot for Highland Park. It was a well-struck ball.
Well, Michael, either great soccer players have one name or they have three names.
That's
right.
And he's working on the three names. Very, very, very nice.
This is that long throw that they had before.
That's exactly.
They're now pushing their players into the box with just over a minute left here in the first half. 0-0. JFK and Highland Park. Long throw coming here, very direct, looking for the ball right in the middle of the goal. Perhaps a flick at the near post. Attempted there. And mistimed misread there. Played across, well done.
Settle it.
Just play back to the middle.
Ball's just bobbing around here. It's crying out for somebody to take control. It's good
ball wide.
Good ball in.
Well done.
Keeper has it. No, it's gone out.
And that ball's out for a goal kick for the Mustangs.
I think this will be the last play of the half.
We are counting down the last 5. This will be the end of the first half. 0-0 tie here in Island. A
Okay.
good first half, and we'll see you
See you.
back in a few. And welcome back to the second half of a 0-0 tie between the Mustangs of JFK and the Owls of Highland Park in a Gold Division match mid-season. And Michael, why don't you
Well,
give
it's
us
a
some
group stage
thoughts?
match. Both teams very similar. Probably on the run of play, I would have said that Kennedy perhaps had the better of the opportunities. I think I could see a goal coming here in the second half, but the game is crying out for somebody to take control in midfield. There's a lot of squandered opportunities in midfield. Both teams giving the ball away a little bit too easy. Both keepers have made a couple of saves, which is nice to see. But yeah, I think it's crying out for somebody to take charge of this game.
I think they were generating some offense, but not quality offense.
Right.
So some of those chances were not the most ideal.
But, you have to start somewhere.
And that was Sal Piccanini, who starts us off, the referee, on the near side of the field.
So I see a lot of high school teams do this now off the restart, where they try to kick the ball deep and have runners run down into the corners to catch the ball, to get the ball. I was never a big fan of it myself.
I know. Unfortunately, Michael, our national team does the same thing, and that's not that's not something that I'm a big fan of either.
I mean, if it works once, you think it's brilliant. Now we have an opportunity. And he's still on the ball.
Good touch and a toe poke. Top of the box. Well saved, well struck.
Yeah. That was Lamar, number 7 for Kennedy. I'd be a little bit frustrated on that as the coach myself. You know the old saying, kick the ball to where the keeper's not standing. Just makes it easy for the keeper.
That ball gets knocked out for an Owls throw. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a Mustang throw. Ball's played over the top. A lot of speed.
Good run. So we have a good battle going on down here in the corner.
Well played by both players.
Got to take charge of this. Got to take charge of this.
That's Owie up front. Oh, that's a good look. Trying to go backdoor down that left side.
And it's out for a Mustang throw again.
Wonder if the coaching staff saw something down that left side. That ball's played over the top. Well handled. I think the Owls goalkeeper has been led with his athleticism, but
Well, they made a fine
could
save and a
could
good
really work a little bit on his technique. But I think he's from what I see, he's a sophomore, so I think that'll come. Good athleticism too.
So
And
we
there's
had
a foul in the midfield on the Mustangs.
foul committed by Nihil Patel. And Ryan Wong to take the free. And it's just a quick restart in the middle of the field. And the giveaway ball. That's the deadly giveaway ball, Steve, that we were talking about.
Oh, there's a good ball through. Just got wrong-footed on that ball. It was a good look on the backside of that the weak side defender.
And the ball's gone out again for an out throw.
Might have been 2 balls on the field there. And now there's none. These little skirmishes, I think we've seen all too much of that tonight, right?
Yeah.
That's
Just a little bit disjoint.
Yeah, that's spacing. Some good individual play.
It was about playing with your head up.
They are certainly looking for
The game is opened up a little bit, yeah.
that ball's towed out for a corner kick for the Owls. Good pressure here by Highland Park.
I'm not keeping stats on corner kicks, but is that one of the first corner kicks of the game?
There's been 2 or 3.
Have they been corner kicks or deep throws?
I think it was corner kicks. Our crack statistician says it was 1.
At least.
At least.
So we're joined here in the booth by a young man from Kennedy High School who's actually out injured at the moment with a serious knee injury, but it's Noah Matos. So welcome, Noah.
How you guys doing?
Good.
So Noah, we started this a few games ago where, there's been some players. We like to see if we can get some conversation during the game to give us a little insight about the program, a little bit about the team, maybe some personal, stories that you have. So we're going to go through a couple of questions here, and just why don't you tell us a little bit about how the team came together this year?
Oh, yeah. So this year we were heavy on seniors. So we started with like 13 seniors, and we started early in summer this year training. And this year, we saw a huge jump from last year. Like, the coaching has been great. The practicing has been great. And everything this year, is 10 times better than last year in terms of, coaching and playing.
So do you guys have captains practices? Is that what it is during the summer?
Yeah. So in the summer we have four captains this year, and we started. One captain would host a practice every week, and everyone would show up. We had great numbers, 30. Even JV would show up.
Right. It's nice when you start to build a little chemistry early in the season. Really does pay off, I think, later on.
I also think it's a sign of health of the program, so I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Because I know that for a number of years now, Kennedy was struggling to put out numbers for JV teams. So that's really, really good to see. I'm really glad to see that.
So now you're a senior in the program. So talk to me about the first few years. That freshman, sophomore, you're an underclassman. You're looking to some of the seniors for some leadership, and now you see yourself in that position.
It's great. No, so freshman year I started, and I loved it. I was really nervous my freshman year. Coming in, I was playing with a great group of kids, and one of the captains, I have a good story. His name is Chris Guapa. He was a goalie. I'm not sure if you guys remember him.
Yeah.
We had a great relationship, and at the end of the season, we had this tradition where we passed down the captain's band, and he pulled me out and gave me the captain's band. So that's one of the top things in this program. We have a good tradition going on.
So you were a captain as a sophomore?
No, he gave it to me to use when I.
Oh, when you finally get there. Nice. Yeah. That is a good
That's a
good
nice tradition.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I have to say, no, I did see you play before because I was here last year and I watched you play and I thought you were a very good player and I was very sorry to see that you're
Yeah.
injured because I remember, there's this good player that plays for Canada.
Yeah.
Tell me about the injury.
So I was in North Carolina for a tournament for a club. It was a regional showcase, and it was a non-contact injury. I was going to clear a ball. I planted my left knee, and right from there I knew I tore my meniscus because I tore my right one before. So I already knew. I was like, here we go again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to do anything, that's the that's the lesser of five evils.
Yeah.
So where are you on the road to recovery?
So it's been.
I saw you moving about
yeah.
here at the halftime,
Yeah.
so I thought to myself, well, that's a good sign.
So it's been 10 weeks, and recovery's been good. I've been going to PT, strengthening my knee again, and I just got fully cleared today, so
Oh, that's fantastic.
hopefully, maybe next Saturday, our game, I'll be playing against Metuchen.
Excellent.
Hopefully.
So I did notice you do have a bit of a rough run into the end of the season,
Yeah,
right? You
yeah.
have a couple of strong games.
Yeah.
Metuchen obviously being one of them. And who else do you have to
We have
play?
Spotswood, and we have Calvary Christian,
Okay.
as well as Woodbridge Magnet. I think that's our ending. And we have senior night, of course,
Okay.
which is next week.
And who's your senior night against?
It's against Marion Charter,
Okay.
small school, yeah.
Very good.
And you said you have 13 seniors this year?
Yeah. A
That's
lot.
it. That is a lot. Has your team had any discussions about
It's a
what
nice
they're going to? That's a
ball.
great ball in.
So it's a nice attack from Kennedy.
So
Just well read by the keeper.
So you can help us out with is it Owie?
Which one?
Olu.
Oh, that's we call him Timmy.
Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy.
Oh, Timmy,
You
yeah.
could-
Making
guys-
it nice and
Yeah,
easy.
you could have told us that an hour ago. Thanks.
Yeah, he's a good young player. He just came up from JV this year. He's a sophomore. So and he's actually got to assist his first game. Proud of
Excellent.
him,
Yeah, he looks.
He seems to work
inexperienced, but,
hard.
you know, he's got a big frame
yeah.
and seems to like to learn the game. So definitely being around a team with 13 seniors also that can really add to the underclassmen. You know, kind of gleaning some of that
Yeah.
leadership.
Yeah.
So who was the person that had to step up and fill your shoes while you've been out?
Number 10, Stefano Espino, and he's filled it quite well.
Yeah, he's
actually.
done a nice job
Yeah.
here today.
He's been doing good, but he's been dealing with injury also with his ankle.
So getting you both back in there, maybe
Yeah.
split some time to get you a start, get you some
Exactly. Yeah.
couple of touches. We noticed in the first half there was a little unsettled.
Yeah.
First touches, a little tough. Does that have to do more with the turf and the pressure, or what did you see?
I think our team has they're really nervous right now. This is a huge game for the GMC. Like we won our first gun, and then we have to play Spotswood, which is a tough
I
game.
did see that.
So this game means like this pretty much is like the biggest game of our season right now, and
Okay.
they're very nervous, but they're playing well to a point where I think we can get the win here.
Yeah, we noticed very, very, very. I mean, almost identical teams.
Yeah.
A break here and there, a touch here and there. We were trying to. We were talking about when you tell a young player to speed up, but slow down.
Yeah.
At
Doesn't
the
mean
same
run
time,
faster.
right? It doesn't mean run faster. It means let's be smart about how we're moving.
Let the ball do some of the work.
Yeah.
Are you seeing that as well?
Yeah, I am seeing that. Oh, good tackle. Oh no.
Good touch in,
Well done.
We'll keep-
and Figueredo comes out again.
Yeah, he's been really good, our goalie, this year. Has quite a lot of saves.
That's a nice ball.
Yeah, we
Just
noticed. I think he had 51
Yeah.
saves
coming into the
in
night. That's correct.
8 games or something along those lines. That ball's played in as well.
And we also have the fifth goal scorer in GMC right now, Nelson
Nelson, that's
Velasquez. Yeah, he's number
11?
Yeah.
yeah.
Very, very good.
So he's been
He has
your
impressed me
go-to.
too.
Taken, yeah. Me and him were on the field together,
Yeah, I
like
can
good
see.
partnership.
Yeah.
as well as Anthony Laupa. He's pretty good too.
I was impressed with number 17, Juan Jose.
Oh yeah, great jump from
Yeah.
last year. We found a position for him. He was playing winger before, but
He's
I saw in a practice he was defending, and I saw that mentality there.
Yeah, I love the runs he was making out of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
back.
Some of those overlapping runs in the first half, he really did make a difference.
Yeah, let's see right here. Nice.
He's
good.
definitely got some wheels.
Nice quickness.
Yeah, he was very good.
I think Michael also mentioned that, if you have one name or you have 3 or 4 names, that makes you better.
Yeah.
Right? So it's,
That's what we've been struggling to have recently. So, yeah, this year we have a great group of guys.
Are you saying because he just goes by Noah?
Yeah,
That is sort of a sign of
I'm ready to call him Mr. Matos.
Mr. Matos.
Yeah, I think the issue here right now is we're going to be in the middle too much. Oh, he's in.
And I don't
good
know
ball
if it's
through.
as much as getting beat as it is giving away silly
Okay,
balls
yeah.
in the midfield. I've noticed that in the first half. Now I would point that to be the sin of both teams.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a very
maybe that's the
sloppy
nerves
game.
that you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, both these two. We're both nervous. It's a huge game.
So is this your first TV appearance?
On Woodbridge TV, yes.
Woodbridge TV.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you get the game to your parents. And,
Yeah.
We have a huge audience tonight, so
Yeah.
you're going out to a vast crowd.
Yeah.
A shout out to all 4 people watching.
So we're about 15 minutes in, 25 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 tie here at Island Kennedy High School. Do you call it Island Kennedy? Do you call it JFK? Do you what is it, Kennedy?
I go by JFK.
JFK?
Yeah.
So that's the old
Easiest
school,
one,
right?
yeah.
That's the old school. But when I went on to get some of the information, everything is Island Kennedy.
Yeah.
So I'm easily confused.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm really trying to say. Oh, that's a good move into the box. Drags the ball across. Well saved by Figueredo.
Got a strong hand to that.
That ball is
So
tapped out.
We have to ask the student athlete questions as well. So, what's your favorite subject in school? Remember, you have to think carefully and wisely when you give an answer here.
Business is my favorite.
Business.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Okay, we'll let you off with that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have Mr. McGroarty as a teacher?
No, but I have a good relationship with Mr. McGordy. Although I do not like that he supports Liverpool.
Okay, I was going to bring that up as well.
Yeah.
But they did have a loss this weekend, and they've had 2 on the trot. So
Yeah, but my team has been rough too. I'm a United fan.
Yes, well, so am I.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's been difficult this last while, but they had a win at the weekend.
Yeah, the goalie.
And they didn't really look fantastic.
Oh, that's a little late. And that'll be a free kick from about
35 yards.
35 yards out. So it's an ambitious strike if they go at goal.
Oh, that was a nice
touch
run.
in.
That was a nice run in.
The angle on that ball is
Nice.
really tough.
Yeah.
Right, it's so straight.
Oh, nice.
It's well settled. So do you sit on the sideline? Oh, if I was out there, I'd do this. I would do that, right?
Yeah. I try to help and coach out,
Yep.
help some of the younger kids and let them know some advice in the game.
Yep.
And I feel like by doing that, I help out the team more than what I would want to do when I'm on the field.
Any plans for your future soccer after graduation?
Yes, I'm trying to play in college.
Very good.
Yeah.
And have you any feelers sent out, or what colleges? or?
I'm trying to look somewhere in Florida.
Okay.
And if not for soccer, then maybe I'll stay here and just study. Maybe like TCNJ or something.
Okay.
I want to do sports management, so
Oh, very good.
yeah.
Both those schools have good
yeah.
sports management programs.
Huge gap in the middle here.
Yeah, you see it up here, right?
It's a good touch.
Ooh, it's quite fast.
I think that's going to be a card.
Good call.
And this is going to be a direct kick for Highland Park.
It's also out around the 20-yard mark.
About 20 yards out, corner of the box. It's going to be a right-footed outswinger.
Swinger.
I think they're going to probably playing a little bit to the, it looks like the far post.
My only concern is I don't see anybody picking up number 21 because I can see that he's going to make a run into
This
the
has
box.
been an issue with us lately, the set pieces. So
Somebody has to call out the numbers.
he's free back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. Nice.
It's that flat ball that can really. That's the counterattack, right? So, is any shout outs to any teachers, coaches,
Or classmates or
Classmates,
teammates.
Girlfriends?
I'll shout out to Mr. McGordy. He's a great guy, and I'll shout out to Mr. Fells. He's the JV coach. He's always and Mr. Miggets, as well as my own coach Verdino. They've been great this year.
Okay.
So, Mr. McGordy and Michael have a long history together. They, back in the old country, I think they went. Did you guys both went to Minot?
Maynooth. Yeah, we
Whatever
did.
it is?
We both went to high school together. We've known each other since we were about 12 years of age.
So if he sounds a little off,
Yeah.
it's not just his microphone.
So I know Mr. Miggets as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not to the middle there.
So what club do you play for?
I play for Copa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we actually start this weekend. Already.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you'll just go easy or you go back? Or,
I'm gonna try to ease into it. The practices will be good, but for club we don't have a game for quite a bit.
Yeah,
Until
yeah,
November, late November.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll be good.
Yeah.
The main thing is getting back into shape and
Yeah.
Correct.
back in the speed of it.
So I think one of the things too that people underestimate when they're coming back after, particularly a long-term injury, is the confidence.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to get the
yeah.
confidence back up in the healing process.
This is my fifth surgery on my knee.
Okay.
So it's been rough. Yeah.
So then you're used to having to come
Yeah,
back.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is the end of
I
it.
hope so.
It's not exactly the experience you wanted,
No.
but hey, if you're good at it, you might as well,
You obviously love what you do.
Yeah.
So do you have your senior buddies? You guys talking about college and
Yeah.
all those kind of things and changes in life?
Yeah. We're scared to move on. Like we're gonna miss it. All of us.
But that's part of life.
Yeah. It is.
That's part
It
of
is.
life.
That was a very odd challenge as well. He seemingly.
I think it was more he
Young
backed
man.
into him than
Yeah.
anything. It
Did he get a
wasn't
card
really
for that?
Yeah, he did. I don't know, it's one of those innocuous things.
So who's the for next season? Who are your players that can step into these leadership roles?
For sure Logan, for sure Nelson, and those two will definitely be key to this team's success. If they play well, then they might have a chance again. And the JV team is actually doing quite well too. They think they have 2 losses only, and some of those guys will get moved up and get the chance.
Well, you're gonna have to, right?
Yeah. We're losing. Yeah.
He's gonna start to run out of players after
yeah.
13.
Exactly.
Because 13 is a lot in one season.
It really is.
So we were looking on the head-to-head. You mentioned today being a big game. The last 5 going back to 2012. Last 5 games were won by Highland
Yeah.
Park. So a win here starts to you get the little talk a little junk a few years from now at your alumni day and your alumni games, and you can get on some of those old timers at that point.
Oh, keeper. Nice.
Does Figueredo, does he also play the field?
No.
Yeah.
He's been goalie. He's also had a rough injury towards ACL. Ooh. So he didn't play freshman or sophomore year. Or not, sorry, freshman year. He played sophomore year.
We had a timeout on the field for an injury, and we were back on the clock.
Yes. With 17:35 left. There's plenty of time for this
Yeah.
game.
Less extra time, which I don't get in high school. Why they do that? That's always been one of my biggest questions about the extra time.
Well, do they have, because it's a,
No, they have it for regular season too.
did they?
Yeah.
They have extra time golden goal for regular season.
And in the group phase, we have it as
Same
well?
thing.
Yeah, so you could tie. Which I don't think which actually it's not bad because we scored 7 goals our first game, so we'll be up there for goals scored.
So you have Timothy Christian in your group.
Yep.
You have Highland Park in your group. Who's the other team in the group?
Oh, we have Spotswood and Calvary Christian.
Twin Cavalry. Gotcha. So you'll play those 2 games. Top 2 teams come out of that, or top 1?
Top 2 make it, and then third place gets to play a play-in.
Oh, okay. It's good because you get extra games,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I mean, there would be seasons in the past when you'd be one and done, you know. If
Exactly,
You,
yeah.
you know.
And since I've been here, we've never made states, so I'm hoping this year we have a chance.
You got to be 500 by a specific date, I believe. That
That's
ball's
a nice
through.
ball.
I'm going to give a shout-out to my boy Grant. I don't know if you guys know him. He plays football.
Tell us more.
He's actually letting it up. He's second in the state for touchdowns. He's committed to TCNJ.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, proud of him.
So what's Grant's last name?
Lorenzen?
Lorenzen.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good. Ooh, he's got to get there.
It's good. A little bit
So
of calmness now is what's needed.
Corner?
Oh.
And that ball goes out as
For,
a goal kick for the Owls. So we will let you get back to your team. Anything else you want to share with us?
No, not really. I think I've shared most of my things.
Yeah. You did a great job
Thank
filling
you.
in for Michael and I. You know,
Yeah.
we make a lot of money doing this, so we we will not share any of it with you. So, but no, we're happy to volunteer to get you guys some highlights in the season.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, we wish you well in the rest of your season and
Yeah,
quick
that's-
recovery.
Thank you.
Exactly.
guys.
It's very nice to meet you.
Yep.
And good luck the rest of the season.
All right, that was Noah Matos, number 9.
Very fine
For
young man.
JFK. And Michael, I have to say, this is our 3rd game with our player profile, kind of interview.
I know where
and-
you're going with this thought.
and
You're
I-
just
I have
super
to tell you,
impressed.
The young ladies that we interviewed at Woodbridge High School were fantastic. The boys the other night, the young men that were at Woodbridge High School the other night were
Yes.
also fantastic. And Noah seems like a good young
Genuinely
man.
very
and,
nice young man, yeah.
It's really super nice to see that. Truly student athletes as it's defined.
So we have just under 14 minutes left here, and at this stage, this is anybody's game.
There's a ball played into the box. Ball played.
I think the JFK defensive had a little bit more to do here in the second half. So Highland Park moving it nicely out of the back.
You're starting to see this gap now, Michael.
Yeah, I think
60 and 70 yards.
Yeah.
So the last few minutes, there will be some opportunities. That
Here's
ball's thrown into the box. It's saved at the
Keeper
near
made a
post.
nice save.
It's a great save by Figueredo. That ball's played across and volleyed, and just
Still in play. Don't know how that stayed in. Nice move.
It's a good touch.
Number 19. He's got to get rid of it.
Played across the top of the box for the Mustangs. Settle down.
Mustangs still have the ball.
It's a good tackle in the middle field.
So the Mustangs have the ball coming through the midfield again.
Ball's trapped underneath his feet. Played behind.
Oh. I think we have a Mustang corner here.
And Michael, this might be the first of the game
For the Mustangs.
for the Mustangs. We'll have to get our statistician team. A whole bunch of people around here collecting different data points for us, and we appreciate that. I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Well, the flag won't stay up.
Play on. There we go. That's a good ball across. Well, that ball's played out just over the top.
A legitimate chance.
Very tough
Quickly.
ball to be patient on, to let it drop a little bit. Get all those feet in there, a little pushing and tugging. And that is a foul on the Mustangs. For an Owls direct, just about midfield. Played to the top of the box. It's flicked on. And gathered by Figueredo.
So you can definitely sense, Steve, that we're in the business end of this game. You know, it's 0-0. Both teams definitely are searching hard for that goal. You can feel it up here. And we have a throw-in from Highland Park. And the big ball up the field.
That's a good ball across the field.
Diagonal ball. Easy for the keeper.
Well touched there. Brought to the middle of the field. Comes through the Owls at the far post. That ball's crossed and will go out of bounds
Throw.
for a throw-in for JFK. Nice crowd out tonight, Michael. Beautiful evening.
October evening, exactly.
It's a nice showing up today for the game. Had had I believe a JV football game going. A lot of people stirring around, and looks like quite a few of them stuck around to watch this Gold Division matchup.
That's why I was in the library, bro.
And that ball stays in. Good pressure by the Mustangs. Played across to the midfield.
The Mustangs settle the ball. It's such a difficult ball to give away.
It's a good run by the Owls. Driven to the near post and just wide. Good cover by Figueredo.
And that all stemmed from a giveaway ball in the midfield.
When you play that ball in the midfield and you already start your run, you're leaving gaps of space behind you. And with just under 6 minutes to go in the game, that's the kind of breakdown that could cost you the game. Similar to the game the other day we saw with Woodbridge and Colonia, came down to one play. It was a play in the corner of the box, and an incidental handball got called, and it ended up Colonia won that game on that touch and that PK.
That's correct.
Well played game on both teams, though. I think it was one of those handballs, Michael, that if it was for you, if we were all for it. If it was against you, you were gonna.
It's just it was such an innocuous play, you know.
So that ball's crossed in by the Owls. Top of the D, stepped in by Highland Park.
Okay.
It's a good, strong challenge in the midfield. Trying to play through that last defender.
I think, though, you have to recognize in that situation that Mustangs have one player and Highland Park have three guys back, so, you know, it's always against the odds. You got to keep possession of that ball and bring it as far up the field as you can when you recognize it's a 3v1.
There's that well-known flick. Two big young men that shoulder to shoulder on that ball.
Yeah. This game has all the hallmarks of overtime.
They said they wanted to stay till Thursday, so that's okay. Strong challenge at the near side. That'll be a direct kick for Highland Park. Well,
Just a quick reset of the ball and away we go again. Highland Park taking the ball out of the back, trying to work it up the right wing, but give the ball away to the Mustangs. Mustangs have the ball in midfield, looking to push it right. And here we are, pushing it down the right wing.
it's good they had two runners there. That ball's in the box for
As
Just
well,
couldn't get a-
well defended, shadowed the play.
throwing for the Mustangs. Not sure if they have the same long throw plays as the Owls.
That's better. Play to possession.
Ball's played up
And over.
and just outside. And we are under 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes left in the game. 0-0 tie here at JFK High School, home of the Mustangs. That is a firm foul.
Hey. We just had a double yellow card issued to number 17 and number 7.
Not sure if a card was going to come out at that, but after the little chest to chest, they gave both players
It
a
was a
card.
wise decision on the referee's
In-
part.
in-
Totally
in-
diffused it.
I think in fairness on that challenge, that
It was a heavy challenge.
a young man, Juan Jose, that was a heavy challenge. Ball just needs to be a little deeper. That ball's flicked in. And good call by the
Keeper
goalkeeper.
has it. We have 1 minute on the clock, so we make it one quick play.
That's a push in the back. And that'll be a direct kick around midfield, about 60 yards from goal. I think this is the one you put your bigger players up in the front, play very direct into the penalty spot. And right
A big ball
about
in.
there, a little short again though. Ball's got to be played deeper. When the ball's not played deep, this is what ends up happening. You get counterattacks, 60 and 70-yard counterattacks. Oh, and that's a great recovery. And there's 5 seconds left in the game. And nearly in, and that is the end of regulation. We are a 0-0 tie between the home team of JFK and the visiting Highland Park Owls.
And we're going to have a short break now, and we'll come back for the overtime, which is 2:10's golden goal, Steve.
2:10's golden goal. We will be back in a moment. And we are back at Louis Bartha Memorial Stadium on the campus of JFK High School in Island, New Jersey. We are 0-0 tie. We're going into 2 10-minute golden goal overtime.
So I suppose I should really explain that. We will play a 10-minute period, but if a goal is scored, the game is over, followed by a second 10-minute period. And if a goal is scored, the game is over, and only after that will it be a declared tie. So we're not playing 20 minutes, is what I'm trying to say.
Thank you, Michael.
If a goal is scored.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I fell asleep during the explanation. Just put the ball in the net, right?
It.
That's
the bottom line. That is the bottom line.
Nobody likes a tie. Nobody likes to lose either, but I believe as we were talking before, that Noah mentioned, that a draw for them is not necessarily a bad thing, because they won in such a big way their first match. So that really they're really winning the division, or this the group, if you will. And a tie against Highland Park would be a step towards winning that group. So now this is that long throw we saw early in the game. They have been teeing this all up all night. We're looking for a near post run flick, and then played
Where's the
across.
I don't know what happened there, but
It looked like it knocked him down.
it looked like it might have hit his hand.
Handball. Only the I didn't.
I don't know which of the signals it is.
Right.
Spirit fingers.
I think they call those jazz hands. That's a good look through the midfield. Some combination passes. Comes out wide. Numbers wide. And that ball's played into the near post.
Easy for the keeper. Shot didn't have a lot of venom on it.
Some tired legs out there, right?
I think the Mustangs are sitting back a little bit, Steve. They're just letting Highland Park pick up that ball and come at them again. I think got to get a little bit more aggressive. Got to take a little bit more possession, take control a little.
Well, Michael, you would think that with a team with 13 seniors, this would really lend to them using that leadership and that knowledge and know-how to really be able to will the game. I don't know if I've ever heard about that. Your senior experience doesn't help you in situations like this.
That's true. That's true. I'll definitely give you that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's well taken across the middle of the field.
This is better.
You just get rid of that a little bit early, but good run.
The problem here is the other guys aren't supporting him on that run.
Yeah,
He ended up being a lone guy.
you can start to see this on your camera angle. The distance between your back players and now your front players, and there is gaps of 30 and 40 yards at times. That's a tired touch there.
Yeah. Here we are again. Don't be so quick.
Ball's played down in the corner and touched
for
out.
Throw. For a Mustang throw.
Well, if Noah thought there was nerves on the field before, I'm sure his buddies are out there with some nerves right now for sure. On both sides. Oh, and there's a bicycle cross, if you will, punched out by the goalkeeper and just over the bar. It was a good effort.
That was a good effort, a real good effort.
Little touch there.
Stefano Espino, real nice effort. I was going to call him Frank Lampert there for a second, but
Would have to be under the crossbar then.
it would have to be.
That's, I'm sure, a frustrating ball for sure. And good possession
That's it. Got the corner.
And the ball is out for a corner for the Mustangs. So now the Mustangs sending players in. Little surprised. They have two big kids in the back, and they're holding them back on the defensive side. Got some players running near post, and that's a disappointing ball that goes outside of the field of play. I recall early in my career, Michael, my coach would say, you had 120 yards on the other side of the line. Can you just put it anywhere over there?
So true. So true. The ball's just been kicked around a little bit, Steve. There doesn't seem to be much.
There we go. That ball's played down in the corner. Overlapping run by the right midfielder. Challenged about 40 yards out from goal.
Here we go.
Some good combination passing. That ball's in front, and that's a goal.
That's a goal. Highland
That's
Park.
a goal by Highland Park.
With 2:18 on the clock.
See if we can get a number on that player. The ball was slid through from the right side. Straight across the goal. And that,
I'm trying to see the number of the.
trying to get the goal scorer.
Yeah.
And I can't get a number, Michael.
I think
So
it's number 11.
let's sign
Yes.
off.
Okay.
So thank you everybody for listening and joining us for an exciting 1-0 loss by the Mustangs of JFK, and congratulations to the Owls of Highland Park. And have a great night.
Take care, everybody.